the brutality of saying goodbye in high school. Goodbyes, tough to say. At the end of a school year and or one semester long class, you will be saying goodbye to some people you have come to know well, people you have struggled through exams and hardship with. At the end of a semester, you have so much freedom, but much less people to enjoy that wonderful freedom of either summer or winter break with. Here's why it's good to live and sucks to die. Before we get to the rest of the video, like and subscribe. It's free, takes less than 10 seconds, and will push this video to more people if you really like it. Our cause to inspire more people to liberate themselves from the person that lays within their mind is growing. It takes less time than a urination session to majorly help the cause. You don't even have to storm an important government building to start a revolution. So how's that sound, friend? Let's continue with this banger video. Chapter 1. Leading up to the goodbye. Up until now, you have enjoyed this freedom with your comrades. You feel like it'll never end. It never really crosses your mind that, hey, I have to say goodbye to these people in like the coming months, not years, not decades. Nah, by the end of this year, within a few weeks, you'll have to say goodbye. All your memories and moments feel more tender, more sacred. You savor every last second you have with these wonderful people that you have left. Really being grateful for the time that you are even allowed to spend with them. Not taking even a tenth of a second for granted with these wonderful people. It feels so bittersweet in a way. Trying to forget your imminent end, drowning it out with smiles and laughs. It feels so happy but so sad. You knew from the beginning that this wouldn't actually be forever, right? I am happy for anybody in my audience who still stays in touch with their friends after school ends. My school doesn't allow shared numbers or contact info, so the end of class it's extra hard. Now it's time for the next chapter. Chapter 2, Memento Mori. Now, it's time to discuss the actual goodbye. Your last meeting before going away. Your last impression will stay in everyone's mind, hopefully. What do you want to say? You get one chance to say goodbye to these people. Do you have any last minute confessions? Any morals that you learned on your journey that you would like to preach to your friends? Any words to live by? It seems all so stressful. Here's what I say as a goodbye line. My final words to somebody are usually change the world. My final message, goodbye. What are your final words to somebody? Comment them down below. When it comes to friends, the final conversation before going your separate ways is actually quite rare. Usually, it just gradually peters out until you're not friends anymore. It feels so drawn out, so I much prefer the final chat version of a goodbye. That's what a high school goodbye feels like. Now, how do you conquer it like a champ? Chapter 3, Coping and Moving Forward. When you say your final goodbyes and leave your friends, knowing that seeing them ever again is not unlikely, You will have to live the rest of your life without speaking a single word or breath to these people. Think about that. You will die before you get to talk again. It can hurt sometimes losing somebody due to separation, like I'm talking about, or death. But accept that all will die one day, including you. You will need to learn how to say goodbye one day. So saying goodbye to a few classmates is only preparation when you have to say goodbye to an entire life, whether it be somebody else or your own. The things one day, dying one day, is what makes life precious. The moments you do have, all the more important. Not many people appreciate a new Star Wars or Disney product, because there's always more Star Wars. It's gonna continue long before you and long after you. But a series that doesn't update that often, like Persona, you always cherish every last second of any Persona product. Even more important releases to the larger canon. Make sure that you are grateful for each moment that passes, knowing that death is inching closer and closer to you. For it is nothing to be depressed about. It is something to just live your life in spite of. At least think to yourself once a day and be glad that you are alive and that you know somebody. If you feel like you have no good reason to live or something to look forward to, you can always give your life meaning through at least something. One of my reasons to live is the collection and accruement of talent. I've learned so many things, and maybe that can be one of yours through all the goodbyes, through high school, through work, through friends, through everything. You will know that the time you spent with these special people meant something. It has latched onto your soul and it'll never leave, and it can't get out. In the age of social media and phones, leaving school, also meaning leaving those friends behind you, is becoming more and more outdated of an idea. Even if you had to say those goodbyes, at least you can make some form of safety in your mind, knowing the next generation won't. Probably Generation Alpha will have friends from like kindergarten that they're gonna carry until like their age 56, very likely, due to all this social media and phones that we have. That's a yikes thing, but you know, it's kind of baller. Hope they're more social. Part 4. New friends. What happens when you leave your old friends? You make new ones. There are 8 billion people out there. There are always more people to see, more things to learn from others and improve. And that's why I became an extrovert. You can make new friends by doing new things like climbing, hiking, or joining a school club. They're also making new friends with the connections you already have. So don't dismay and hide away. There is still more to life after saying goodbye. Part 5. Conclusion. In conclusion, saying goodbye in high school is rough, but that makes every moment with your friends amazing. It feels so sweet, so bittersweet, hanging out with your friends. Any goodbye is nothing to stay sad about. You should not stay in one emotional state of anguish. Both life and death have important meanings. Hope I taught you throughout this video that it is great to live, but it's acceptable to die. Eat a hair out. Have a great day. Have a good day and a great life. It's 1 out of 5 videos completed until the end of winter break. 優しく見守る私のこの手で眠る